everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show y'all my Mama's quilt. My Mama that made this was my father's mother. Her name was Hetty Hargrove, and here she has embroidered her name on the quilt. I would estimate that she made this in probably the late 1950s, maybe early 1960s, because she does have my name embroidered on it, and I was born in 1951. But my sister Angela has had it for years and years and years and kept it packed away, so it's clean, it's in good shape. But I did see a couple of little spots on it, so I'm going to go ahead and pray over it and I hope that it doesn't fall apart, because I do want to wash it, and then it's going to be stored in my grandchildren's cedar closet until they get old enough to decide what they want to do with it. So let me go ahead and get it in my washer dryer combo. Okay, so I have all the little spots sprayed. Looks like it did have a tear in it right here. It was repaired with like a beige, looks like linen almost. My sister Angela probably repaired it. I would love to find a piece of yellow about the same color to go over it, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pray over it before I turn on the washing machine and pray that it stays intact. I wouldn't want it to come apart. But I do want it to be clean, and what I'm going to do is include a picture of Mama so that Issa and Ife will know who their great-grandmother was, and that she did make many, many quilts, probably 100 or more in her lifetime. I was gifted probably 2 of them as I got older, and I did use them every single day until they worn down to just a few threads. Okay, so let's see if it's something delicates. Okay, so let's put it on delicates. Hand wash wool, no, I don't want that. Okay, delicates. Put it on dry. Cold. Yeah, I'll spin it on medium. So let me go ahead and add the detergent and the fabric softener, and then I'll be back when it's finished. Okay guys, so I'm going to go over this quilt, what little bit I do can read and know a little bit about it. Okay, so I noticed here that my grandmother embroidered her name. I'm surprised that she put her married name and not her maiden name, Hetty Hargrove. I'm surprised she didn't put Hetty Williamson Hargrove. Anyway, then she's got all of these lines going out, but it's not any of her family. So I'm thinking maybe someone had told me that they think that it's a raffle quilt where they would, raffle it off to the community. So it looks to me like my grandmother lived in Columbia, Mississippi, and I do remember the names of some of these businesses that she used to go to. So I'm thinking maybe she embroidered the names of businesses that she frequented in the hopes of selling them a raffle ticket for the quilt. But as we all know, the quilt was never raffled off. It was never sold because it ended up staying in my family. And my oldest sister, Angela, is the one who sent it to me. So these would have been businesses in Columbia, Mississippi in mid-century. Cooper's Barber Shop, Pearl's Beauty Shop, City Market, the Nichols Store, Bess Bourne, Sadie Daniel. Oh, and then she's got my daddy's family, the Lamar Hargrove family, and then the W.E. Walker Store, Mamie Strickland, Mrs. Ava Wilkes, Walker Drugstore, Fanestine Cooley, that's my daddy's sister. Mama only had 2 children. Daddy was the oldest. And then his sister was Fanny Steen. We called her Aunt Fanny. Mrs. W.E. Thomas. Marlene Fortenberry. I remember the Fortenberries. And you can see the entire quilt was done by hand. And the bottom, looks like she might have sewn the bottom on her old sewing machine. What do they call it? The one that had the pedal on it? I forget what it's called. And then over here, she's got my aunt's name, Fanny Cooley. But then she's got our names on her part. Roma McLean is Aunt Fanny's daughter. She's my cousin, first cousin. Fredna McLean. Laura Frances McLean. And then Deborah K. Cooley. And then she's got Glenda Hargrove, Bobby Hargrove, and Lou Angela Hargrove. And then who she got over here? These people are. Maybe it was people that Aunt Fanny knew. Toxie McGrew, Marie Turnage. I've never heard of these people. Why are they in my circle? Or in my square? Why are they in my square on the quilt? Mrs. Bud Poole, Ollie Glenn Elkins. Look at these names. Percy Riley, Frank Matulik. Anyway, like I said, I washed it, and I'm going to, I have a picture of Mamo I'm going to put with it, and then I'm going to take it to Jill's and let her store it in her cedar closet in case Issa or Ife want it when they get older. Okay, guys, so that's the story behind my grandmother's quilt. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all the manner in which I'm bequeathing Mamo's quilt to Issa and Ife. So like I said, I washed it and not one stitch came loose. So I was real proud of that. I did pray over it before I turned on the washing machine. So I'm leaving them a description and a little bit of history about the quilt, and I will read it. Issa and Ife, this is a handmade quilt. Every stitch was done with a needle and thread by hand. My grandmother, Mama, Hetty Williamson Hargrove, made a lot of quilts. This one has Mama's name on it, along with my name and my daddy's name and family. Mama probably made the quilt in about 1960. Love forever, Grandma. May the 18th, 2025. And whenever I publish this video, I will put the date of the video on here also so that they can look back and watch it on my YouTube channel. In the envelope, I'm inserting this picture. So this is a family reunion in which neither me nor my sister Angela were able to attend, but it has all of my pictures of all of my family. So I wrote on here, and I put an arrow to Mama. I put Hetty Hargrove, great-great-grandmom, Hetty Hargrove, and then I put their Lamar Hargrove, their great-grandfather, and then Dorothy Hargrove, their great-grandma. And then this is my mama right here, Hetty Hargrove. She's the one that made the quilt. And then this is all of her family. So this is my sister Bobby on the left side, her husband Joe, my niece Phyllis, my nephew Tim, my sister-in-law Charlotte, my niece Tammy, and down the little ones at the bottom, my little nephew Stevie, who is a grandfather now, my little niece Julie, and then there's my brother Malcolm, my mother Mama, my father, and then Daddy's sister, Aunt Fanny, and then her children, La Frances, Janice, and then Debbie. And then there's one daughter that is not in the picture. So I'm going to leave this picture in this envelope, and I may add some more pictures as time goes on. And so I will attach this to the end of the quilt video, and I hope that y'all enjoyed it.